did you get in here? Jeez. Get out of here. That dirty girl trying to get me to sit on her lap. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I tell you. Phew. Good Sunday morning to everybody. Shit. I am fucking wore out from yesterday putting these gears in. I'm just, oh, son of a bitch. I tell you. But it's worth it. It's worth the pain. We'll go for a little test run. Just a short one. And then I'm going to have to wash this thing. Because it has got fucking mud everywhere all over it. And I'm hoping it's not cow shit too. That cow shit will eat your fucking paint. There we go. That's a shitty window cleaning job I did yesterday. Or night before last. Son of a bitch. Boy, it looks like hell. Just off throttle there. I'm moving. Nothing humongous. There's fucking shit all over the road everywhere. Shit spreading. 29 inches tall. The tires I had on years ago were like 26 inches tall. So this is a perfect tire combo for this gear for you to be quick. Still, you put a 26 inch tall one here, you're only going to get 40 mile an hour out of it for like $3,000. Through the gears. It's for giggles and shits. Just a dead off throttle. Go. Way fucking quicker, way better. Fuck yeah, motherfucker. Fuck yeah. Woo! Oh, I fucking love it. I've missed these fucking gears for the last 25 fucking years. That's how long it's been since I had these 430s in it. Son of a bitch. God damn, I fucking missed them. Son of a bitch. I'm telling you, man. Love that crazy fucking launch. that thing just, it made two quick little spins and bang, we're gone. I'm probably going 55 right now. That's like 3,300 RPMs. High gear. Maybe I'll get that 700R rebuilt for something I've got in the garage there. Buy a yoke and all that shit, a fucking torque converter. I don't know if one of them would take any kind of horsepower or not. Because I know with the stock goddamn 200 horse fucking 305, the overdrive comes out of them. But they still run, but the overdrive is just fucked usually. Learned a lot of information there yesterday, and the tedious practice Uncle Big Block does setting them rears up. If you watch my other video, you'll see that. Just do an off throttle in drive. Everybody, get the fuck up! Woohoo! Motherfucker! I fucking love it. I'm gonna take it down here to my dad's house and wash it up here real quick. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go slam my dick in the door. It's so fucking hard right now. Son of a bitch. Oh, baby. I know my parents are up. They're like me. They only sleep for, well, my mom can sleep all day long, but my dad, he can only sleep for a couple hours and he's up. That's a little too close there. There we go. Just straight back, baby. Yeah. Excited. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Shit. Oh. So we got zip ties in my pockets here. I hope you enjoyed that little run. On camera, it doesn't seem like it's as fast, and you know, you're not there to get the whole feeling. You're not there to get the whole. Let me see. What word am I searching for here? Because I'm having brain fog. You won't get to enjoy it's an enjoyable experience if you're actually doing it at the time. If you was with me experiencing it, well, any of my subscribers was in the car with me, you'd be able to feel the awesomeness. I mean, this is just awesome. I have a fucking stupid Robin in here up above my ceiling, running around frantically looking for a hole to get out, and because she's fucking stupid. You know, they're flying around acting like an idiot. There's a great big hole over here next to the goddamn door, and some bitch too stupid to follow the light. So anyway, if you weren't in there with me to experience it, I mean, on the video, it doesn't look like it's going that fast, but I had it up to probably a little over 100 miles an hour on that launch from the hen house to the end there. I mean, those gears are so low. I mean, you're just bang, bang through the gears. You're in high gear. And oh my, I run her up to 5,500 in just high gear, and I let out of it. So, plus I did another launch off camera, which I wish I'd have turned it on for that one. It was really good. It was real good. And another thing that is back in it that I miss from 25 years ago is the shift from low to drive and the heavy fucking snappy bark of the fucking tires from second to drive. That is the only car I've ever had that shifts that hard from second to drive. First to second is just, it's insane. From first to second, that shift, it's so fucking hard. It's so fucking brutal going in to fucking second gear. And then second to drive, it's just, it feels like a regular turbo 350 with a shift kit in it going from first to second. You know, is about the equivalent for my car going second to drive. It is just, I can't explain it in words. It's just, it's fucking insane. And I fucking love it. I fucking love that. I live for this shit. When I get really, really old and I'm too old to drive, I am going to be so sad, because this shit that I'm doing with cars and stuff is just, I can't express to you my fucking excitement and my drive for this enough. I mean, you got to be into it. You have to have a fucking passion for it. Some people just think they can just be a gearhead, and you can't. I don't care what you've experienced, or, or what you've rode in or what you've drove. I mean, it runs fucking deep in your fucking blood. I mean, as they say, gasoline in your fucking veins. And I fucking love this shit. There's not a whole hell of a lot of us real passionate fucking gearheads around. Because, I mean, I live for this. I work my jobs. I try to work enough to, try to support my family and do my fucking addiction on the side. I mean, being a fucking gearhead and knowing this stuff is like a heroin addict going after heroin, But nothing will ever beat your first fucking time of being behind the wheel of something that hauls ass. You'll never get that feeling ever again back quite as awesome as the first, but it will be almost as equally awesome. This bird is driving me fucking insane. There's this stupid motherfucker keeps flying up on this blue plastic right here on this corner. Right up here. Yeah. I think it sees me. It looks down and goes, oh, fuck! And then runs back. Over and over. So, what I was thinking about doing is pulling a vehicle in here and just letting it run with the door shut. And see if I can kill the son of a bitch or not. Fucking bastard. But anyhow. Financial allowance is my biggest enemy right now because of the economy and inflation and gas prices. That's what's going to hinder me from really doing the shit that I want to do this year. I do have a surplus of parts for the 84 C10, which I will get roadworthy real soon. That's the next step. That's the next project. I have brake lines here. I got brake hoses. I get some drum brakes I'm going to check out. I don't know if they're the right ones for that truck or not. They're off like a 90s model. They're brand new. My deceased father-in-law gave them to me. Oh my, it's probably been at least, I want to say 18, 19 years ago. He gave those to me. He had a 97 or 98 Chevrolet pickup, extended cab, four-wheel drive. It was green. He used to drive it up here when he visited us, and I washed and waxed that thing for him one time, and he was blown away by it. And that truck, I kind of fell in love with his truck because those trucks, they're very good running, very comfortable. Damn, my throat's getting dry, but they're very comfortable trucks. And if you get a chance, they call them OBS, where the fuck that means. I don't know what the fuck that means. OBS. It's some shit they made up, like those idiots that from Canada that test drive new fucking pickup trucks and cars, and they're like jizzing all over the shitty Rivian pickup all the time and that shitty fucking Ford Lightning. They have their dicks out rubbing. They have such hard-ons for these trucks that they're walking around and their zippers scratching the paint off of it as they're walking past it because they're fucking stupid. But anyway, they started that high boy shit with those old 70s Model 4 trucks. Oh, look, it's a high boy. They never called them that back then. I lived in those eras. I never, ever heard anybody ever refer to a 79 Ford pickup as a high boy. I just don't think it's not working, guys. So stop. It's not working. And this OBS thing, I have no fucking clue what that means. Somebody needs to educate me on it because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. This abbreviation shit of this Gen Z fucking generation's fucking retarded. That is so dumb. Dumb. It's fucking retarded. So please stop. And stop calling jean shorts jorts. Stop calling stretchy fucking leggings Stop calling them jeggings. Please, stop it. Stop. Just stop trying to reinvent shit. Stop calling frozen yogurt froyo. Fucking stop. Please stop it. Stop. Stop, motherfucker, stop. It is not working. It's stupid. It sounds fucking gay as fuck. Stop. And I don't mean homosexual. I mean, it's just, quit being a fag. Quit being a fucking fag. Just stop it. And what I mean is like, fag being annoying, not being a homosexual, being annoying, just being a fag. You're just, if you're for my generation, you'd understand. Any of you youngsters out there watching, which I doubt, because none of you are gearheads now. Very, very few are. And, y'all like to, find your safe spaces and, go cry. Go cry because, you're on your puberty blockers and you don't know how to grow up. Oh, I want a pussy instead of a dick. Oh. Go fucking cry to somebody who gives a fuck. Jesus Christ. I tried to raise my kids how I was raised. Tough love. That's what I give them. I give them tough love. Whether or not that'll work or not. Because, when I was growing up, my parents, I'm not saying they're horrible parents. They aren't. They're great parents. But most of the time, when I was growing up, they didn't know where the fuck I was. If I wanted them to know where I was, I'd let them know. But I would have to go find a phone. If I was driving, I was in my teens, driving anywhere. If I wanted them to know where I was going to end up in the night, I'd have to find a payphone. I had emergency quarters. I had a roll of quarters in my fucking ashtray. And I would get them out. And I would use them. And I would call. I'd find a payphone. I knew where all the payphones were. I'd call home and say, hey, Mom, I'm going to be in late tonight. I'm going to a party. And they'd tell me, if you're drinking, don't drive. Stay where you're at, or I'll come get you. Or find somebody who's sober and drive you home. That was the plan. That was always the plan. And that's what I preached to my kids. Fucking bird. Fuck you, bird. Fuck you, bird. You son of a bitch. You're gonna knock my goddamn ceiling down back there, ain't you, you cocksucker? That's one thing I don't like about spring. Them fucking robins, they come and attack my place every year. I'm gonna start getting out there and shooting them. I'm gonna load up my express fucking shotgun and annihilate some birds. Ah, bang, bang, bang. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to smoke him out here in a little bit in the truck. I'll try to smoke him out of here. Just probably go fucking batshit crazy and fly down through the plastic. Yeah, she, whatever the fuck it is flapping around like a fucking scared chicken up in there. But yes, everyone. I always, when I was growing up, when I was a kid in elementary school, every day during the summer, I was out on my bike. I'd go over here to my neighbors. I'd bug the shit out of them on my bike, like Dennis the Menace. Get into stuff. Fuck shit up. Get into things I'm not supposed to get into. Rip and tear on my bike. Although it was a BMX pedal bike, I would run around there and try to do stunts. And I flew off of it a time or two and got asphalt rash on me. I've had gravel in my elbows, There's still some there. And in my knees, there's still some gravel there. In there. It's been there forever. So, it might have worked in my joints now. It's probably why they snap and cracks fucking bad now. It's because of all the crazy ass shit that we did. There used to be a store up here called the Green Lantern. It was a gas station and had a little diner in it. They did oil changes up there. And I would go up there and I'd make the guy the owner's son, I'd make him come out and put air in my tires of my bicycle. Boy, he hated that. He hated doing that. They'd say, go out there and get him some air. And he'd be in there smoking a cigarette. Fuck. Putting it out and fucking run out there. fire up the fucking air machine on the wall. You just turn it on. Just turned the air compressor on inside. Turn it on, and he checked the air in my tires. Then they had one of those hoses that stuck out there at the pumps, and when you run over it, it'd make the bell ding inside. So you knew somebody was out there needing gas, because it was full service back then. And I'd ride across that fucker. You really had to hit it to make it go off, because it's designed for the weight of a car, not a bicycle. I'd pop a wheelie and slam my fucking front tire down, and I think, ding! And he'd look out the fucking window. Stop doing that! It's fun. It was so fun to aggravate that motherfucker. If I had the energy to climb all these hills up here to get the fuck out to Route 40, I did it, man. I did it. I went up there to get fireballs and bubble gum and candy bars and chocolate milk. They had the best fucking chocolate milk. It's in them wax-lined fucking cartons. That's what you bought it in. And it was so fucking good. Milk like that is so good, even though it was in a container like that. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and end it on this note, because I was a little bastard when I was a kid. But this new generation, they need to wake up. So, everybody, I'll see you on the next one here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And maybe I may have a little bit of a treat here later on. Maybe. We'll see. Everybody have a good one.